What is it, mates? My name is Ragoline, like always. Let's begin this month's podcast. It's March? Yeah, well, it's March. Then, well, it actually should be about my son, because his birthday is 29th of March. But I think I was afraid. No, no, that's right. March will be, well, is about something else, but in April, the next month, I will talk just about Felix, just because he will be 1 year old, which is an explosion in my head. Well, like, uh, not literally, but how's that? Well, not literally. Let's end with this one. Okay, the word that I forgot in the previous one is curse. So the curse of even years is gone. Well, at least I want to think so. Right now, I just want to talk, I guess. I have no idea what this podcast is about. I have no idea which title I will put on this one. Well, I feel healthier. If you watched, I don't know, previous podcast, um, I think I said that I was very sick and stuff. I'm okay now. Um, Right now, I looked at the comments. I do that once in a while, and I saw a comment from a person from my past. I guess it was some time before I met my wife, and well, it's not connected, it's nothing, but still, I learn a word for you. Okay, what I want to talk about this time. Well, it's all fine with Felix. He's very good. He is growing like nobody else. He's growing just like other kids. He's not faster, he's not slower. Well, he's a little bit faster actually in some fields. I can't even name those just because I need to put everything in an order, but I don't want to, I guess. So everything's so great with Felix. I love my son, I love my wife. She's my life, and I love my life. What is life? And all the other phrases I say sometimes for no reason in particular. Um, yeah, this happens still, even though I was ill like 2 weeks ago. This still happens. I still cough, not so much. Um, since I'm working in support, it's really important for me to have a clear throat, not to just answer a call and begin coughing. Yeah, that would be weird, at least. Okay, about my wife, she's the greatest person still I've ever met. I can't imagine my life without her. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't even want to do that. With my parents, it's fine. Now, well, yeah, we don't like some things that they do, but I don't know. We may talk. There's nothing so devastating with that. My job, I'm working, it's all fine. I like my job. I wouldn't say I make enough money for now, but for now we really don't need wanna say money. I pay for the mortgage in 2 months from now, in 2.5 months. We will move back to Kaliningrad to the house of ours. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult there, but I really love the idea. I was rambling one day just thinking about how great it is to move to our house, and I don't know. Well, there will be troubles, but still, I mean, I should do a lot of stuff there, like internet, like not hospital, but health, all the healthcare stuff. Um, I will have to deal with water, like clean water. The I need to set up a filter. Well, obviously, I will pay for that, and there are people who are going to set up a filter in our house, and also, yeah, we need to say we need to call to some to a company that is going to deliver us a sofa, and that's it until we move to Kaliningrad. Then there will be other p- problems, I want to say, but it's not that much, I guess. We'll also have to buy a washing machine and a drying machine. I have no idea how it's called in English. I've never known that there is such a thing like a uh, drying machine that we that you can just not like hang all the uh, clothes and stuff on the mm, ropes somewhere outside, but you can put it all in one machine and it dries it out. Incredible. Well, yeah, we want a washing machine and a drying machine. Again, I have no idea how it's called in reality in English. Then, mhm, what's next? Yeah, we need to buy a table and chairs. Like, in the kitchen. We have a bed now and a working table for me to have a place for me to work. Guess it's pretty much obvious, right? And yeah, yeah, a table, chairs, and then we can live there like fully live. Then after some time we need to, well, after a couple years, we need a bed for Felix, and we need, we will need a lot of different things, but right now we almost have everything so we can live normally, pretty much easily in our house. Oh my god. Okay, then. Right now, I don't have any time to watch. Uh, no, to watch films. I watch films sometimes when I work on weekends. I the work is not so intense, so I put the laptop and put a phone on which I'm watching a film. Yeah, it's pretty much difficult, but I don't know, I'm all right. At least if I want to watch something and I do, well, I can't do anything else. With my wife, we're watching Stranger Things, the last season, but I don't know. It's been so long since it's over, and we are still watching it. Well, we began in January, and we already finished 5 episodes, so 4 more. Well, still, yeah, whatever. And I'm not reading. Yeah, that's the, I wanna say worst thing, but when you have an infant, which is your child, tiny, a tiny one, uh, I have no idea how you can find time to read. It's a miracle that I have time to watch films. With my wife, we watch a TV show instead of sleeping. So it's like, I don't know if there's such a expression in English, both an eye for an eye or blood for blood, something like this. Yeah, for some reason, those phrases, those expressions came up in my head. Okay, what else? You know, the most strange thing is that we moved to Moscow. I have so many people I know in Moscow I can meet. I have friends here and stuff, but I can't really meet them. Well, actually, I can. I kind of don't want to because I want to spend more time with my family. I want to help my wife a little bit more. Just so. well, I see how it's difficult to watch for Felix to, well, deal with all the, I wouldn't say problems, but I don't mean problems. I mean, well, difficult situations or stuff. Yeah, and I don't want to leave my wife with all of that. So I go to meet somebody. Like, it sounds unfair. Yeah, that's the word. Still remember some words in English. Okay, yeah, I finished learning Spanish. Then I asked DeepSeek, and we agreed on the fact that I still have B1 level. I agreed just because I'm not doing Spanish, I'm not learning, I'm not, well, speaking Spanish. Actually, I could have uh, spoken in this podcast, but I decided to make an ordinary one. Así que yo hablo inglés y yo, yo no quiero hablar español ahora mismo. Yeah, that's the not the maximum that I can say, but yeah, I'm already a little bit forgetting Spanish, but the most important thing is that I know all the, how to say this one, know all the foundation, I guess, of the language. So if I, for example, uh, well, let's say hypothetically, if I move somewhere to Spain or Mexico, like my brother's living in Mexico, then I can easily uh, remind myself of how the language works and some important words and some phrases, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not really upset with the fact that I'm forgetting the language. Well, I'm forgetting some words. Pretty much that's it. I still remember me llamo Anton. Yeah, me llamo Ragoline. Like, yeah, Ragoline is my nickname, obviously, which I said today. Again, reading comments, and I have a Russian channel, and there was a comment like, "How did you get that name? Why your parents named you like this?" And I was like, "Dude, that's a nickname." Well, actually, that would be a pretty weird, I guess, name, but still, why not? However, in Russia, it's, yeah, that would be really strange. Um, yeah, I was talking about languages. Chinese, I'm learning Chinese. I liked, yeah, in the past. I like it very much, but it's very difficult, especially if I'm talking about writing writing is very difficult because you it's not that you have to remember 24 letters and you need to combine them to write words. In Chinese, it's like an infinite number almost of signs. How's that called? Well, yeah, let's call those signs or letters words or letters, yeah. And there are so many words. Oh my god. However, the number of the words in Chinese is less than in, I wouldn't say any other language, because in Chinese there are words that mean that have more than one meaning, which makes the language so easy to learn. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Let's keep it that way. I really like learning Chinese. Well, it's difficult, and through Duolingo, it's kind of, I don't know. Sounds like it's not enough, even though I downloaded several other apps. I'm not using those because, well, so far I'm fine with Duolingo. Like, it's still difficult to remember the writing, to remember the not reading, the pronunciation of words. So yeah, the maximum that I can say, 我调 Anton, 我调 Raglan. Again, yeah, Anton is my name in the passport. Well, Raglan is my nickname here. You know, it's so weird. I'm feeling like it's the very first time I'm actually saying my real name on this channel. I'm pretty sure it's not the first time, but still, yeah. Like right now, I want to ease my life so much. I want to I want to read books that are easy to read. Want to watch films that are easy to watch. The same with TV shows. Well, I'm not really learning languages because, well, I don't care. Already have my life done, once say, because I have a child, I have my wife, I have a house. We we have everything. I think at some point I came up with the fact that in my life I want family with children, a house. Well, um, mm, to be perfect, I want to have a job and I want a salary that may uh, let my wife not work, if it makes sense, if my grammar is correct. Well, I want to earn enough so my wife doesn't have to work, but she will be working, so we'll have spare money to relax, I guess. Well, and maybe something else. I don't know. Well, yeah, I have. We'll find where to spend the money, obviously. Like, there is still, how it's called? Well, there are still houses that you can buy. Mm-hmm. That's what there always will be. Well, not always, but for the next, I guess, 100 years, yeah, there will be houses that you can buy always. But obviously, not everywhere. Also, I thought about the fact that someday I will die, and some time ago I started thinking that it's not just fine, but that it will be such a relief, I guess. I don't want this idea to be stuck in my head, so I don't know, commit to something. Well, I won't. Again, I have a family, I have a child. So far, just one. So I definitely won't commit, but still, I'm thinking that I'm fine with passing away, I guess. Well, at least now. And it's just because real life is difficult, hell of a difficult. And sometimes I just want to relax. I don't like this idea very much because I'm still living my life and I will be. But I don't know, I guess the main idea of this idea is that I am fine with death. That's it. Like I say, death is just a word. Mm? Makes sense. So about languages, yeah, I'm learning Chinese. I will keep learning it. For now, yeah. In Russia, they're restricting pretty much everything because WhatsApp is not working. YouTube is actually also not working. I'm using Tor. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Some like Twitter, like Instagram, yeah, I don't use those. I don't need those at all. And that's it, I think. Oh, yeah, there are so many restrictions lately. So, yeah, it makes it difficult to. Well, I don't know. Makes it difficult. Wanna say to contact my brother in Mexico, but no, so far it's fine. I have no idea what we will be doing when something happens. Yeah, however, there's always VK, and my brother is in VK, so we will not lose contact. Well, whatever. I don't know. Even if Russia becomes something like North Korea, and they how's that? Well, they put restrictions on everything. Okay, like I'll be still living my life here. I wanna say that unfortunately I can't move to some other country or something, but well, because of MS. But in reality, I don't wanna even think about that. Like, I don't want to be looking for a country that I'm moving to, that I will move to. I don't want to. Again, I want to do everything at ease. And right now, I have a house, I have a family. I kinda don't want to make my life more difficult, and that's why I'm really fine with everything that happens around. I want to say that I don't really like this idea. Well, if I hadn't got a mass, and I would be a healthy, a 100% healthy person, yeah, um, I'm almost sure that we would be looking for a country to move to. But right now, I don't even want to think about that, and I'm getting my treatment here. I want to keep living my life. I want to live my life, well, with my family. It doesn't matter where, and that's why I don't give a crap about the fact that there are so many restrictions in Russia. Well, it's sad, for example, that I can't write to Ice in WhatsApp or something. I don't remember where we used to talk. Well, it's a she's a friend from the past. Yeah, and mm, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think it would be cool to keep talking, but again, first, would she be fine? And second, would I be able to find time for all of that? Because again, I still don't have that much time, free time. Usually I spend time on my own when I have a job and I'm like playing on my phone or something while I'm working. Also, sometimes like this one right now, when Felix is sleeping, and pretty much that's it, yeah. That's why I'm trying to speak not so loudly, because I don't want him to hear me and wake up. That would be a an awful situation, I guess, because my wife Nat is sleeping with him because he's too small right now to be sleeping alone on his own. Yeah, I'm glad that I talked about so many different things in this podcast. Actually, uh, this year I have just 2 months written down. April will be about Felix because he will be 1 year old by then. And June, because we will move to our house in on 27th of April, and basically in May we will be doing things there. So well, in May I will shoot a video, and maybe I will even make it not just a podcast, but like a video. I will show my house. Maybe so. And that's it. Like July, August, September, October, November, they're all free. Maybe I will come up with some topic, and maybe I will be just like in this podcast talking about whatever. In December, obviously, it's summarizing 2026. Yeah, it's all fine. Okay, let's actually end this one. Thank you very much for letting me speak out. I liked it very much because, again, when you have a topic, you have to talk about that, well, at least mostly. And it still not like stresses me out, but it doesn't let you, well, speak out, I guess. It doesn't let you speak about anything you want. By the way, my tattoo is still here. Thank you very much for watching this video, or maybe listening to this podcast. I am. Uh, it's okay if you don't watch and just listen. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and maybe leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate that. And obviously, have a nice life.